Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a simple recipe on how to cook egg rolls at home. Okay? But before we get started, I want to thank everybody who's already subscribed to my page and liked and hit the notification bell. And to all the people who haven't hit it yet, if you don't mind, I would ask you to please stop what you're doing and go back and like and subscribe to my page. Okay? And without further ado, let's go over some of these ingredients and see what we have. First, we have our egg roll skin. This is what we're going to wrap the egg roll in. Okay? Mine will be a little meaty, okay? We have ground chicken breast, so ground chicken. This is crawfish meat. This is shrimp. We have bean sprouts, carrots, green onions. I have 1 egg, bean threads. This right here is a mixture of carrots and purple onions and cabbage, okay? What I did was I brought it out of a bag, but if you want to shred your own cabbage and carrots, you can. I'm adding extra carrots to my store-bought already made mixture, okay? For the sauces, we have duck sauce, stir-fry oil, can you see? Chili sauce, soy sauce, and last but not least, we have oyster sauce. Okay, so now that we know all the ingredients that we need, it looked like a lot, but I promise you it's really not. As far as the meats, if you don't want to use crawfish, you don't have to. If you don't want to use shrimp, you don't have to. If you don't want to use chicken, you don't have to, and you can make it into a vegan egg roll. That's perfectly fine too. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing we want to do is take our bean threads and we're going to put them in the bowl, okay? That is the bean threads. Okay, after we set these in the bowl, what we're gonna do is we're going to pour hot water on these, okay? And we're gonna let the hot water sit on here for 5 minutes. No longer than 5 minutes, because after that, they'll become mushy and you don't want mush in your egg rolls, okay? So once we done that, Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting
okay.
now.
We'll spread them out a little bit. Okay. It's hot, so I know it's a little steamy, but we'll spread them out, okay? And from there, we'll let these sit for 5 minutes, and we'll move to the next step while this is preparing. Okay, welcome back. So 5 minutes have just went by. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna pour these into a colander, and then I'm gonna run cold water on them to stop the cook time, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do next. I can't carry my phone with me to show you that step, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them in the colander and we're gonna run cold water. That way we can stop them from cooking. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what happened. I just ran cold water on them, and now I have them double boiled. That way all my excess water could drain off of them. Okay, so while that's draining, we're gonna move on to our next step. Okay, so what I'm about to do now is I'm about to take some of my stir-fry oil and I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna heat it up in my pan, and I'm gonna let it get hot, and then we're gonna put our seafood and our chicken breast in here. Okay, that's about all we need, and we'll let it go from there. And once it heat up, I'll be back. Okay, so now the oil is nice and hot. I'm going to add if you can see that, my chicken breast, ground chicken breast. So I'm gonna put that inside and get this all cooked, brown. Also, have my cut up shrimp. You want to cut them very small because remember we're going to be wrapping them inside egg rolls. They can't be too big. So we're going to put that in here. Let's see. Let's get a spoon. It's a lot easier. Okay. So we'll put that in there. Okay. Have crawfish tails. We'll put that in there. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some onion powder to this. A little garlic powder to this. Okay. Also, I will add some Old Bay seasoning to this. You see, it's for chicken too and seafood, so it'll blend very good on there. Give it a good flavor. Okay. Also, it's hard for me not to use this. I'm gonna put a little minced garlic in mine. Okay, give it more of a flavor. One heat. That's it. I promise. So that's all we need. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get it mixed up, and I'm gonna get all this mixed and browned, and I'll be back. Okay. So we have our meat browned. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add our cabbage mixture in here. Okay, that's about a cup. We're gonna add our carrots. Okay, so a cup. We will also add our green onions. Okay. And let's see, make sure you can see it. That is our bean sprouts. We're gonna put some of these in there. Okay. And we're gonna get these cooked down and mixed in very good. Get our vegetables cooked. So once we're done with that, we're gonna take this and put it in a bowl, and we're gonna let it cool for maybe like 10 minutes. So once I get this cooked, I'll be back. Okay. So while this is cooking, we're gonna go down and put oyster sauce on it. So that's very important. I forgot to say that. So this process needs to be done while we're cooking our vegetables. Okay. It's thick. Okay. Also, we're gonna add our soy sauce. It's about 2 teaspoons. And we will add our chili sauce to this, okay? We don't need too much chili sauce either. Maybe about a teaspoon, not much. Okay, so now we're gonna get this blended and mixed in very well, and I'll be back once we get the vegetables cooked. Okay, so while vegetables and our bean sprouts are cooking, what we're gonna do is come back to our noodles, okay? We're just gonna cut these, okay? We don't want them too thick or too long. So we're gonna cut them probably to 1/2 inch or smaller pieces, okay? We're gonna cut them both ways. I'm sorry. So once we get that done, okay, that should be good. Once we get them like this, what we're gonna do is once the other vegetables get done, we're gonna add this to the mixer, okay? Okay, so I wanted to update you on what's going on. So, our egg roll filling is done. What I'm gonna do is put it in a bowl and I'm gonna let it cool, okay? All this is done. So right at this point here, you could actually taste it and see if it's seasoned to the way that you want to season, and you can adjust it right here at this point, okay? Also, while this cooling, we're gonna take our noodles and we're gonna put them in there, okay? We'll put our noodles in there. And we're going to mix it all up. Put a little bit more. And while this is cooking, while this is heating up, we'll prepare for the next step. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take an egg and we're gonna beat our egg, okay? And I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. Okay, I'm back. So here we have our egg, just a regular egg that I beat, okay? Right here, we have our egg roll skin wrap, okay? As you can see, instead of me turning it like this, I'm turning it into an angle, okay? This part facing me, facing my belly, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my mix. Make sure you get shrimp and crawfish and all of your mixes, all of your stuffings, I'm sorry. Okay, and from this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start folding it. I'm gonna grab it by the edge. I'm gonna fold it over, like so. And then I'm gonna pull it back to make it tight, like so. And what I'm gonna do is with my egg batter, I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna rub it around the edges, okay? And this is what's gonna help it stick, okay? And from that point, make it tight. It's like making an envelope. You're gonna fold it and you will fold it, okay? And then we'll take some more egg batter and we'll rub it around the edges, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start folding it, okay? Like so, okay? A little bit more egg batter and we'll fold it.
What can I add for you?
Alexa, turn off. And we'll fold it. And we'll fold it, okay?
What should I add?
And pretty much this is what we have. We have a nice seafood egg roll. And we're gonna deep fry these, okay? So I'm gonna get all these done and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm on a roll with these. But I wanted to show you one more time just to make sure you have it. So I set my egg roll wrapper like this, point, facing my belly. I take a spoon of my mixture, put it in here. Like I said before, make sure that you have crawfish and shrimp in every wrap, okay? Once you do that, you take your point, this part, pull it over your filling, set it down, pull it back, like you're making it nice and tight, okay? Dip your finger in your egg batter, rub the edges, okay? Since we folding this like an envelope, okay? Once we get that dipped, we'll fold and we'll fold it. Okay. And from here, we'll rub all the edges again, and we will wrap. Just turn it, and turn it, and turn it. Okay. Like so. So I'm gonna get all these done, and then we're gonna move to our last and final step, which is deep frying them. Okay, welcome back. So I have all my egg rolls rolled up already, but before I show you the next step, I wanted to show you the crawfish meat I use. This is crawfish tails from Louisiana. So if you want to use crawfish tail, this is a very good one. So those are that's the crawfish meat I used. All right, now back to it. I was able to roll up 22 egg rolls, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I have my deep fryer. I have my deep fryer right there, heated up. I have my grease at 350, and I'm gonna fry each one of these for three to 4 minutes, okay? Depending on the color. And once I get all this done, I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, so our egg rolls are in there frying. I want to tell everybody, when you're doing this, make sure that you always use fresh grease. That's very important. You don't want the grease to have any other flavor. So use fresh grease every time you do this, okay? And we're gonna let these finish cooking, and I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So we have all our egg rolls fried and ready to eat. These are very good for parties. Like today is Super Bowl day, so this will be for a Super Bowl party. I took the liberty to cut one open for you, and that's what we have. You see all your meat and vegetables in there? Look close. You see the chicken? You have crawfish and shrimp in there. Okay? And what you'll do is you will open your duck sauce, and you will dip your egg roll in duck sauce, and these are good. I promise you, anybody you cook these for will love it. They would ask you for more and more and more. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching my video. For the people who haven't done so yet, please go like and subscribe to my page. I would really appreciate it. God bless you, and I plan to bring you a lot more videos. And I'm going to taste this and see what it tastes like. You won't be able to see it, but that's very good. You definitely have to try it. Okay, I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.